What is up, Netflix fans, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry it took me a few days to get to this series, but I have finally watched How to Sell Drugs Online Fast. And this is a series that I had a lot of requests for. I was able to get around to it. Not that it's too long of a series. Every episode is like 30 minutes. It's short, concise, and it completely flies by. What a fun series to watch, and today we are going to talk about it. I need you guys in the comments down below. If you haven't seen it, you should open up Netflix and go watch it. And if you have seen it, how did you feel about it? Let's talk about How to Sell Drugs Online Fast. So to win back the love of his life, a high school student and his best friend launch Europe's largest online drug business from their teenage bedroom. And you read that premise and you think, oh, now he's trying to win back a girl. This is another teeny romance, rom-com-esque television show or movie on Netflix. But that doesn't really spell out what this series actually is in terms of inventiveness, in terms of ingenuity, giving us something that we have never really seen before. Now, we've seen it before. We've seen the concept of, oh, we're going to sell drugs, we're going to do it as conspicuously as possible. And yes, once again, we've seen that. The fact that they are doing this online, figuring out how to go about doing that, where they get to in about the third or fourth episode is very interesting. And I said inventiveness. Austin, why is a show like this so inventive? Especially since it's a show about a guy just trying to win a girl back. He's trying to impress a girl, going to these lengths doing this. Well, I think the way that this thing was edited and shot and the ingenuity that went into it is all something that we have never seen in this combination, and that's what makes it fun. And it all for me really started in that, I believe, second episode when they give you the option to hit the skip button if you have heard this before, right? They are explaining something in relation to the plot, and they literally put up a skip button on the Netflix screen. I found that so cool, but not just that, right? We have ideas that make this show feel like a video game. So the entire concept of the show is he is explaining how he did this, why he did it, and what was the process in doing it, right? Well, there are other scenes that are showing our characters doing certain things, such as a scene where he's on a bike and he's riding through town. But it's not just, oh, he's on a bike riding through town. We're going from one scene to the other. No, they turn it into a video game on the screen. And he is collecting coins, and he has a health bar at the bottom right of the screen. Things like that set this series apart from other series in the same vein on Netflix, and especially other movies in the same vein. The teen rom-com genre is one that is on Netflix, and it seems like there's a new movie in that genre coming out every single weekend. And most of the time, every now and then, I enjoy them, but most of the time, they fall completely flat because they rely too much on that romance aspect, the unrealistic romance aspect, right? But this is a true feeling story because this guy just wants to impress this girl. She's not having it. She's dealing with things in her own personal life and going down a route that is going to be hard to pull her back from, but he is doing this because he feels like it's necessary. It explores that. It explores his friendship with his best friend, and I love that friendship. I thought it was authentic. It was real. They go through struggles. They butt heads a lot, but they know what they're doing, and when they figure out the dark web and how to go about doing this, the explanation of the dark web. And they use this technique, again with the techniques, multiple times throughout the series. This guy comes on screen, uses analogies to explain the dark net. Every explanation, every moment of exposition in the show is not just done and forgotten about. It's done in a creative way. This show it caught me so off guard because I wasn't expecting anything from it. I've had people in my comment section saying, Austin, why aren't you talking about this show? It's so cool, it's so this, it's so that. And I see the poster and I see the summary, and I just wasn't really feeling it. And the fact that it is a German show, which doesn't bother me at all. You can do sub, you can do dub, but I love reading the subtitles because it feels more authentic in that way. But I don't think I've ever seen a show from Germany, so I didn't really know what to expect in that regard. It was so similar to what we get here in America. The only difference was the way that they spoke, which did not bother me at all, and the characters were great. The acting was solid. There were a few side characters, a few side actors here and there that I didn't love, but overall, I had a thoroughly enjoyable time watching this show. It was just fun. And every now and then, you like getting into Netflix shows with the crime element. You've got the crime bosses, and you have people dealing with hardships in their lives that goes down the semi-thriller route, right? This show does all of that, but it's just two teenagers, man. It's a guy trying to impress a girl. It is this sequence of events following a friendship, a relationship, and these kids that are doing something that they should not be doing. That's entertaining, but then you add in all of the technical elements, the way that the screen glitches, the transitions, the editing. Some of the best editing I have seen all year on television. I'm not saying this show is revolutionary in terms of the technical elements, but it is so cool. It's just cool. That's the word for How to Sell Drugs Online Fast. This is a cool show, and I encourage all of you guys to watch it. All of those things being said, I'm going to go 85 with this show. I have been giving high scores for the last few weeks for television shows. Good Omens on Netflix, When They See Us on Netflix, and now you have another one that you can add in. Actually, all three of those shows came out this weekend, guys. One of the best weekends for television, and we have the series finale of Chernobyl on Tuesday, which I will be reviewing as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would love it if you come back after you watch this show and tell me your thoughts in the comments down below, and then come back tomorrow because we have another review coming your way every single day this week. I believe I'm pushing out a review for something, and another tier list is being worked on as well. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon.